Imagine a football powerhouse turning a potential spectacle into a total flop. What happened on Saturday night in Baton Rouge could redefine rivalry banter forever. College football fans, gather round because we're about to dive into a game that not only showcased dominance but also sparked some serious digital trash talking. The number 3 Texas A&M Aggies. Check out their site at https://www.on3.com, kept their undefeated streak alive, boosting their record to 8-0 overall and 5-0 in conference play. They demolished the number 20 LSU Tigers, https://www.tigers with a commanding 49-25 win right in Tiger Stadium. For newcomers to the game, this isn't just a score. It's a statement in the high-stakes world of SEC football, where every matchup feels like a battle for bragging rights. But here's where it gets controversial. The Aggies' official Twitter account, @AggieFootball, https x.com/AggieFootball, couldn't resist a cheeky jab at their rivals. They poked fun at LSU for scrapping their halftime drone show, a dazzling light display featuring synchronized drones that often wows crowds during breaks, scheduled for both halftime and the transition between the third and fourth quarters. It never took flight. And why? Well, the Tigers' fortunes plummeted faster than a drone in a nosedive. Sure, LSU held a slim 18-14 edge at the half, giving fans a glimmer of hope, but Texas A&M unleashed a torrent of offense, piling up 35 straight points to surge ahead 49-18 with just over 6 minutes left. Quarterback Marcel Reed, https://www.on3.com/rivals/Marcel Reed, kicked things off with a powerful 5-yard rushing touchdown, followed almost immediately by KC Concepcion's electrifying 79-yard punt return for another score. Reed then connected with running back Jamarian Morrow, https://www.on3.com/rivals/Jamarian Morrow, on a pinpoint 24-yard pass that extended the lead to 17. 2 more ground-pounding touchdowns sealed the deal, leaving Tiger Stadium eerily quiet as many LSU supporters headed for the exits early. It's a classic example of how momentum can shift in college football, turning a home field advantage into a humiliating defeat. Get the daily On3 newsletter in your inbox every morning. By clicking subscribe to newsletter, I agree to On3's privacy notice. https://www.on3.com/privacy-policy. Terms, https://www.on3.com/terms, and use of my personal information described therein. And this is the part most people miss. The fallout from this loss isn't just about points. It's cranking up the pressure cooker on LSU's head coach, Brian Kelly. www.on3.com/rivals/coach Brian Kelly 132649. The Tigers now sit at 5-3 on the year, and after starting the season as a top 10 team, even climbing to number 3 after an opening victory over number 4 Clemson, Tigers now sit at 5-3 on the year. And after starting the season as a top 10 team, even climbing to number 3 after an opening victory over number 4 Clemson, they'll likely tumble out of the rankings with 4 games left. This game was seen as a make-or-break moment for Kelly, but the home crowd's "Fire Brian Kelly" chants echoed louder than ever, signaling growing frustration. College football insider Josh Pate summed it up bluntly earlier in the week, as reported on https://www.college/LSU-Tigers/news/Brian Kelly, hot seat assessing how crucial Texas A&M game is for LSU head coach. Quote, "He's coaching for his job this season. I wouldn't circle this weekend. I would say this weekend. If they don't get the job done, there's a meeting in that building Sunday where some changes on his offensive staff are demanded. Then, the question becomes, does Brian Kelly look around and say, I don't have to answer to anyone, this is my offensive staff. You do what you feel like you need to do." Statistically, Texas A&M dominated, outgaining LSU 426 yards to 278 and securing 6 more first downs. For beginners, First downs are like checkpoints in football. Each one advances the ball and builds towards scoring opportunities. This disparity highlights why the Aggies were unstoppable that night. But let's stir the pot a bit. Is trolling on social media just harmless fun between rivals, or does it cross into unsportsmanlike territory that could escalate tensions? Some might argue it's all part of the entertainment, adding spice to the game, while others see it as disrespectful, especially after such a lopsided beatdown. What do you think? Should coaches like Kelly be held accountable for every loss, or is there more nuance to rebuilding a program? Share your takes in the comments below. I'd love to hear if you agree, disagree, or have your own perspective on this rivalry showdown.